seems like we're not really prepared for something like this, although the CDC has been telling us for a long time that we should be.
You know, we are not prepared at all in the sense. You know, I wrote the book, Deadliest Enemies, that was published in 2017.
Did it?
And
Panic?
In chapter 13, the title of the chapter was SARS and MERS, a harbinger of things to come. You know, we predicted this. And then I wrote a chapter on there what a flu pandemic would look like if it emerged in China. And if you read it, it's exactly what's happened. The supply chains went down. China locked down the country. It spread to other countries. People all pointed fingers. And, you know, it's the kind of thing where we hear it, but we don't get prepared. You know, 5 years ago, I gave a talk at the Mayo Clinic. First time I talked about this, I talked many times afterwards, and I showed a slide of Puerto Rico, a picture of Puerto Rico, and then I showed the map, and then I showed a picture of a building in Puerto Rico, a nondescript building, and I said, this is our next big disaster. It turns out that 85% of all the world's production of IV bags, with saline that we need desperately, were made in these plants in Puerto Rico. And all we needed was one Category 5 hurricane to come through and take it out. Maria came through a year and a half ago, and the world went into a major crisis with a shortage of IV bags. Now, that was so obvious that was going to happen, and yet we don't prepare.
That's so foolish.